Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Military Mayday. We're pointing out a few pieces on the chessboard. Got three little articles here I'm going to go over. Trump allies pledge holy war against Taylor Swift. NGAD, the expensive $300 million fighter jet the Air Force wants, $300 million. Iran and U.S. exchange messages ahead of the Biden military response. There's people talking, this is going to start a nuclear war or whatever. It's not. Iran is not even ready to get really pummeled. Make no mistake about it. Oh, you got to worry about that with maybe Russia, China. I just don't see Iran even having the delivery systems developed, really. Because, have they been doing any tests? Because I've heard they have nuclear weapons, but where's the tests of them at? I've not seen any. Anywho, let's get back here. Trump, first, before we start, subscribe and smash the like button. Help me out a little bit. Singer-songwriter Taylor hasn't endorsed President Joe Biden for reelection yet. That hasn't stopped members of MAGAland's upper crust from plotting to declare, as one source close to Donald Trump calls it, a holy war on the pop megastar, especially if she ends up publicly backing the Democrats in 2024. According to three people familiar with the matter, Trump loyalists working on or close to the former president's campaign, longtime Trump allies and right-wing media, and any rare of outside advisors to the ex-president have long taken it as a given that Swift will eventually endorse Biden. Several of these Republicans and conservatives media figures have discussed the matter with Trump over the past few months. Swift has not yet issued an endorsement. Wish lists of potential surrogates. Swift appearance at the Super Bowl whatever alongside her boyfriend, Kansas City tight end Travis Kelce, has already prompted the MAGA right public into a conspiracy-fueled froth about the NFL has been rigged to boost Biden. Behind the scenes, Trump has reacted to the possibility of Biden and Swift teaming up against him this year, not with alarm but with an instant projection of ego. In recent weeks, the former president has told the people in his orbit that no amount of A-list celebrity endorsements will save Biden, and that's true. I'm sorry, who the fuck is really going to listen to Taylor Swift? What the fuck are they even doing in politics? These people are entertainment. If you knew what I knew about most of these Hollywood type people, let me tell you, you wouldn't ever listen to anything they endorse. Last month, a source close to Trump adds the ex-president committed to some confidence that obviously it made no sense that he was not named Time Magazine's 2020 Person of the Year. Well, I wouldn't want to be Time Magazine's Person of the Year. Swift also blasted Trump during the 20, accusing him of trying to blatantly cheat and put millions of Americans' lives at risk following the Trump administration efforts to hinder mail-in voting. It would be more fuel thrown on the culture war fire, says an official working at the Trump reelection, another left-wing celebrity who is part of the Democratic elite, telling you what you think. Since Biden is so weak, they need others to shore up his credibility. It won't matter. His disapproval is driving the race. Yeah, he is. He's old. He's out of it. Or he could be faking it all, right? Remember Hillary Clinton when she started coughing all the time, and she couldn't stop. Every time that anybody asked her questions, any press conference, anything she would do, she would just start refusively coughing. And that was a way for her to answer any questions about Benghazi. Oh, and don't forget Benghazi when she come walking in with them fucking glasses on with her fucking brain injury. Really. These people are low down, and I could see Biden faking all this shit so he ain't got to answer any questions about his fucking son or shit like that, All right, the expensive $300 million fighter jet the Air Force wants. This year is big for America's next fighter jet. 24, the U.S. Air Force expects to decide who will build the next generation air dominance fighter jet. This has just a concept, but that's probably real close to what you're looking at. It's a classified race between two aerospace giants with a potential price tag of $300 million per aircraft. Back in May, the Air Force sent out to a select number of defense companies a classified solicitation of the engineering and manufacturing development of the NGAD fighter, though it left the door open for the U.S. Navy's version of the NGAD, the FAXX. Besides the merits of each prototype, the Pentagon will make a decision based on more of the capabilities and the costs of each design. The U.S. defense and aerospace industry benefits from competition. Healthy rivalry between defense companies adds an incentive for better, more cost-effective designs. Yeah, but they're pretty much the same company. Historically, the Pentagon-Saudi balance among the big companies still exists. Lockheed Martin designed the F-22 Raptor. That's the bad boy. The F-16 Falcon Light and F-35 Lightning II, the F-15EX Eagle II, and the B-52. Although not much known about the NGAD, we know that it will be a sixth-generation stealth fighter jet with manned and unmanned capabilities. The Air Force plans to acquire about 200 of them. And what is that? Is that 60 billion, like 600 billion, 6 trillion. When it comes to cost, the Pentagon expects the new stealth fighter jet to cost as much as $300 million per aircraft. The NGAD fighter jet will be replacing the F-22 Raptor, which adjusted to carries a price tag of $255 million per aircraft. Isn't that much difference? I mean, yeah, gosh, 45 million, that's it. That's nothing. Moreover, the NGAD fighter jet is expected to be comprised of several manned and unmanned aerial systems. That looks like the Raptor there. I can't believe they're doing away with the Raptor. I thought it was the bad boy. But that might be why. Maybe, I don't know. It is a fifth generation. But more of your tax money going to some sixth generation fighter. I guess it's probably a space fighter too. Iran U.S. exchanged messages ahead of Biden military response. Washington has sent a message to Iran saying that it did not want to open war and warned that escalation will be met with U.S. retaliatory action. Iranian sources told Al Jazeera Arabic the U.S. sent more than one message to the Tehran over the past 2 days via third parties. Iran-backed militants. The report adds that Tehran rejected Washington's threats and said targeting its territory is a red line and crossing the line would be met with an appropriate response. Tehran's message said it does not want a war with Washington either, but it will forcefully confront any American adventure. Since October, there have been 160 recorded attacks targeting American soldiers in Iraq and Syria. However, less than 10% of those attacks have been retaliated against. Critics of Biden argue that it is precisely such an imbalance in aggression that has resulted in the loss of 3 soldiers' lives. The incident marked the first deadly strike against U.S. forces since outbreaks in the Israeli-Hamas conflict in October, signaling a significant escalation in the tensions gripping the Middle East. This is not going to result in nuclear war. Iran has no ability to take us, and neither does China or Russia together. Most likely, we're not even going to attack them. This will probably be enough right here. At the same time, they could just go ahead and just annihilate a few different areas. When I get a better computer, I'll be able to run more different software, and I can set up maps. I can highlight all this stuff. And that'd be nice because this computer is just about trash. Anyway, subscribe, like, toodaloo.